G'day, Alex Collins with the Bendigo Sheep and Lamb Market Report for the 13th of January. Second sale back in Bendigo. We saw a more positive lamb market today. There was about 17,000 lambs yarded. Pretty good run of heavy lambs at the top, but not as many as last week on softer sort of rates than we saw pre-Christmas. So, the top end of your lambs there today out to about $290. It gained momentum as it went through. I think most of those really pretty 30 kilo plus lambs, the lambs that have made 250 and north, I think those lambs are 830 to 850. If you get back into that next bracket, 27, 28 kilos, it's been a little bit in between over the course of the last week, and that's where the cheaper cents a kilo lambs have been. Those lambs there, they make anywhere from $195 through to $235, I suppose. Those lambs there, $8 to $820. There'll be an odd lamb there making $770 or $80 as well, especially if they're rough, and $750 if they're a bit rougher than that. If you've got the supermarkets involved in your genuine trade lambs, 24 or 5 kilos, or those more domestic type fellows, 830 to 850 covers a fair few of those lambs. So a little bit better there this week. If you're a rough weighted trade lamb, mid sevens will pull you up there. So you sort of got to be careful where you market that style of lamb. Store lambs today, your heavy feeder lambs, I don't think they're a lot different. They might be a whisker cheaper. Your light store lambs are a little bit cheaper than last week as well. Not a lot there to quote. Reasonable run of Dorper MK lambs there today. I thought they sold pretty well. On the sheep front, a little bit cheaper than last week. We saw a very dear last week. Sheep, and we saw some big numbers around at the end of the week, and probably a little lag over from that. The very heavy end of the sheep made up to about $179 for as big a merino ewes as you'd see with a big jacket. Good run of merino ewes there, made from 130 to 155. Those sheep late threes, early fours. Your tradie sheep, they're where it's a bit cheaper there today. I think mid threes to 380 sort of pulled them up. A lot of sheep there from $80 to $100, and your light sheep, 50 to 75, 78, somewhere in that bracket. Probably only 320, 330 on those ewes, where last week we saw them probably in the higher threes. But that about sums things up. $12 if you've got a big pen of rams, 6 or 7 if you've got singles and 2s and 3s and 4s. So no great joy there. But saw the lamb market a little bit better today in Bendigo, which was good. We'll catch up with you next week. Thanks very much.